Morning, everyone. Sorry for being a little late for my for this party or for this stream, or should I say, sorry for being a little late to the party today,
Or should I say, sorry for being a little.
and sorry for the echo. And before we begin, I'm going to give a shout out to W Energy for partnering with me and sponsoring my channel, or at least partnering with me. But yeah. I'm also going to read an article of Valley News Live. But before that happens, okay. And while I'm at it, I might as well do a quick maintenance on, or not maintenance, but quick, anyways, now that I've rectified that, Anyways, let's get a look at that Valley News Live article now. Who would seriously steal $19,000 in tools from Fargo North High? Like, seriously, this is ridiculous. Okay, so this is the article for today. Fargo man arrested after 19,000 in tools stolen from Fargo North High School. The subject faces felony burglary. Blah. I cannot burglary and theft charges after officers found him blocks from the school with 2 garbage bins full of power tools. What makes people think that they can get away with walking away from while stealing? Like, what makes people think they can get away with that? Anyways, Fargo man faces felony charges after police say he was found pushing 2 garbage bins filled with stolen tools just blocks from Fargo North High School early Monday morning. The subject of Fargo was arrested May 18th after officers responded to a report of a suspicious person walking in circles near the intersection of 20 of the street he was at around 6:34 in the morning. When officers approached the subject, they found him in possession of 2 large garbage bins loaded with power tools, including DeWalt drills, nail guns, batteries, lights, and chargers. Many of the tools were marked Fargo Public Schools or FNS, indicating Fargo North High School. The suspect told officers he met another individual about 6 blocks away, asked him to push the bins to Cooper House, said he did not have a phone to contact the person. Then the officers responded to Fargo North High School, located at where the Fargo North High School is located. They found a door at the door for the shop area had been kicked in. Property was scattered inside and outside the door. Officers also found fresh footprints on a second door where someone had attempted to force entry, along with fresh mud inside a kicked-in shed. A crime scene investigator photographed the footprints and observed that the tread pattern on the subject's shoes matched those at the scene. 2 bins were returned to the school, or the 2 bins of tools were returned to the school, where staff estimated their value at $19,000. The suspect was read his Miranda rights and then transported to Cass County Jail. He is charged with felony theft of property valued between $10,000 and $50,000 and felony burglary. His arraignment is scheduled for Wednesday, May 20th. Oh, so that's today. This afternoon, in fact, sometime. I don't know when, but sometime this afternoon. If you want to know when exactly, you can read the article yourselves, people. Anyways, investigators are working with school staff and school resource officer to obtain surveillance footage from a camera identified at the scene. I think they just want to make sure that they actually got the right guy behind bars and not just some guy that wrong place, wrong time. that specific set of circumstances. Anywho, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's continue where we last left off.
I know where to find the person you're looking for.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Mayhap the one we're here to meet intends to arrive at a different time of day.
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Sure, why not? Well, actually, let's pass the time right now.
Always a pleasure.
Good. Now that we're all here, we can get on with the matter at hand.
Of course.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery.
Alrighty.
For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Alrighty.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Oh yeah.
There is much we ought to tend to. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people, the number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Deeza can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of...
Excellent work, Master. We have fulfilled our duty to satisfaction.
Indeed. You've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
Well said. fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Truly.
Here we are.
I shall wait. We shall remain here.
You are the... Follow me! Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Thankfully, and I do mean thankfully. There. Can always put that back on when I need to.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply, but that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign current... Could Mother have had a hand in that?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. This room turned up little of interest. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinel. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. Thought a stroll might clear my head.
Actually, while I'm at it, might as well go and speak with the magistrate too. So I put on my other garb for no reason.
So, you've come.
Alrighty. Alrighty, time to... Yep. Just to let you guys know, next month on my birthday, so in about a couple weeks, I will be, the day of my birthday, I will be taking off. Or I will have off. Because I want to celebrate my birthday all day. Up until about midnight of the 11th.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you?
The Arisen?
Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Deesa's Arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be?
For the love of all that is holy, let's get out of here, old man.
Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
What's this? Oh, if only my collection were Alas, the sculpture and would wound my pride. If your curiosity shall... The man's home is located in back...
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortunes... Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another map. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some... Might I impose on you to search for him?
Let us begin by gathering information.
True enough.
Malcolm's been really into exploring. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some... Malcolm? All he's doing of late is don't know why he bothered.
Very well. I shall return.
I fear I've much to attend to.
found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I've not much to offer you, sir.
Quit staring.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Where could Malcolm? Perhaps you could try asking the other children.
Damn, where's that one girl at? There's normally like a little girl that's like over here in the church or so. Oh, there she is.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. I overslept. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really
Shall we report our results?
Vaults, eh? Let us inform...
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done, but let us make haste.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
might use the dark against us.
All right, let's continue onwards.
We cannot break it from this side.
True enough.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and...
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
Let us endeavor to keep pace with our guide.
Quite agree.
Battle is best avoided here.
Over here. Come look.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused, or we ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. It is surely any scholar's dream.
You have my support.
The same foe again? Over here, if you please.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
This isn't much to go on. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I... Always a pleasure. Fancy a candle? Fine wares.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
I shall remain by your side. It seems we must part ways for the time being.
So, it was not to be.
No, I didn't have to actually consult Captain Brandt for this time around, like I did with the last playthrough.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly... Oh, to think such a place existed. Guide me outside, then.
By order of Queen Disa, the magistrate is to be relocated immediately. Woldahar is to be relocated immediately, gentlemen. By order of Queen Disa. Ah, yes, do the good old wheel. The guard sound from The Wizard of Oz.
My apologies for the wait. We grew...
If you truly are, words may be mayhap the knowledge I've gained.
Greetings. Welcome. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. Forgive me, but I'm you see, as we currently and we cannot simply purchase. So regrettably, I cannot. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild?
Ironically slash unironically.
Methinks Roderick. He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you.
We shall have to scour high and low.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in this scrap? This alone can prove little. To think, Deeza's actions are weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza, if Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to.
Phaetus. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man may have to be prudent. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray. There is much we ought to tend to. For some time now, 'twas said that and so, the false sovereign's identity, but may up approaching the... What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted once your infiltration here. Bishop, take care, Your Majesty. Ah, masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances as such.
It seems you must attend the palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in... all Vernworth.
Shit. That was stupid.
Much obliged. The rules at your leisure. Should I get up to today? Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when
We must rest, though the sun is...
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Over here, if you would.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the...
Shall we get some rest, then? Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
A new day, a new perspective. It is good you lessen the load you carry. A lighter step can make all the difference in battle.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
We shall remain here.
I've got to focus. Shift's only just begun.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
You're far from your station, are you not?
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
My sword arm, my days.
Might as well encounter phases while we're here. Although we're not aware.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Our first sovereign in decades. Last to see the end of the age of proxies. Indeed, the Arisen has always been the mainstay of Dogma.
Oh, well, while we're here, might as well, there we go.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. We'll scour all you like.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place. Ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself, I will summon you if aught is amiss. And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phases?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape.
I might as well be a gentleman.
As you can see, I run an estate. You're welcome to come and play.
Come see me in my bordlery. One egg.
I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain... Brant will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brant. Shall we go inform him? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Ouch.
Over here, if you please.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right. On the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find.
Oh, yeah.
Good evening, sir. I trust. fared all right on the road? Despite the hour? Much obliged.
Oh dear. What am I to do? Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well. He is merely Desa's puppet then. 'Tis like even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would. But if there's aught that compels my attention, he seems a man of import. And yet, pray, allow me to investigate it.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I know not what to make of this.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. I bear word from a minister who happened from the pains he took to remain on. That alone is reason to suspect the Regent Kin. He bids you to use this opportunity to search. I shall ensure that the door to the...
I am confident we shall see this matter to a successful conclusion.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Actually,
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
It is not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Welcome, good should you so desire. I can help you find your truest self.
Yeah, there we go. That'll work.
Ooh, very nice indeed.
I needed a haircut.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the entrance. Over here, if you would. We're here, and none the worse for wear. It seems we must part ways for the time being.
You... follow me!
You move along. Pray, be cautious.
Good thing I'm saving before continuing.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chamber.
Shit.
everywhere.
worry about. It's not as if we let fiends wander around and had.
Do you recall that package from the tower delivered to Minister's chambers last week?
Well, what business could be so...
I would not presume to know, however, it...
Oh, perhaps the... Oh, unring your... As if anyone in love. If... with...
Surely none more important.
Indeed.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Hello, Helmina.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though, we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Thank you.
Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with... Something tells me this shan't be the last... Off you go now.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
dear. What am I to do? Been a while since I heard
No shame in letting down your hair now and then. Off to market I go.
Well met, sir. Fancy a candle?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true, I know this sigil well. Let me see. Pray make haste in make a clue. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent, though the political situation, I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more I will investigate these matters as only once we have gleaned a and ere it slips my mind.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
What am I to do? Hail, friend. I've an eye for people. I'm in a bit of a quandary. Fear not. I'd be much obliged. Sound appealing?
Over here, if you would.
You've come. Glad so. What say you? Many thanks, friend. I knew I could...
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
Right you are.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust? Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Are you trying to provoke me? This can't be happening!
It's a Minotaur!
Ice attacks work wonders against their ilk. Together now, we attack as one.
A massive petrol, and our quarry shall fall! I am
Well done.
Done for.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Hopefully we won't be attacked on the way to Melv.
not stand for this.
Not on your life. I'm a goner.
Oh boy, this is what I was trying to get to the last time.
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are, damnable beast. You will share in my desolation and my hunger.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to abandon it. Say, lend me your aid.
The beast spits a foul substance. Avoid it at all costs.
Speak well. It is a miss.
I will finish this here and now. Witness mine.
Nailed it.
I can hardly believe it. The beast is slain? Then you truly are the Arisen. Incredible. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika.
Hey, Noel.
Glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Right?
I'd best go. But
We managed to repel the dragon, but what will become of Melv?
Perhaps we ought to stop by the village again in the near future. See how it's getting on.
Oh, not much. As you can see, just felled this lesser dragon. Yeah, it's been a little bit, hasn't it? Yeah, I bet.
we're saved.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Well, if it was kind of a military-esque game, that was Metal Gear Solid 5.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
actually.
Arisen. I should have expected you may... I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage...
We must rest, though the...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day
Because
ahead.
that's the only two games that I know of that I've played on here is, at least while live, is Dragon's Dogma 2 and Metal Gear Solid 5. Now, on the other hand, if you looked at my, on Discord, the little, area, like, when you don't have a chat loaded, like when you're looking at your chats and all that, or your groups. Alright, so anyways... Or perhaps I gotta leave, Melv and then come back.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Yeah, we'll do that. First, we're gonna rest. And then go back.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated...
We must rest. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Ouch. That was stupid on my end.
I sense eyes upon us.
A long road lies ahead. It would behoove us to employ an ox cart, if you'll pardon the expression.
I quite agree.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Over here, if you please.
And you know what? This time we'll actually let the cart do its thing.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come. I cannot fault your prowess.
I can do no less than service to the Arisen.
Well said.
God damn it! The cart got destroyed.
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Over here, if you would. I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
These people are truly different when their skulls snap beyond repair.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Exploiting our enemy's weakness. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Over here, if you please. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Luke.
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
There I see it. We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Hard. Be sure to avoid open flame.
Should have set the sights down.
That's it.
This ox cart.
I'll need to see some coin before I leave.
One path leads not to our destination.
The next morning, hopefully,
I've more than my fair share of...
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
E'er since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet not only has the dragon been allowed to devastate the village, but none save the sovereign can fell the dragon. Perchance you mistook an overgrown wyvern. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? With Melv offering aid, yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that...
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely?
be right back, folks. I'm gonna go, before I continue further, real quick, this is a good point for me to kind of pause. Before I continue any further, I am going to go brush my hair real quick, amongst other things, so I will be right back. I'll be about 5 minutes tops, and I mean it this time. I'm not going to do the 5 minutes and then 45 minutes to an hour later, ... I'm not going to do that bullshit. So, give me a second. Alrighty, I'm back.
If so, then Melv's problems ran far deeper than I had thought.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me. Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me.
Sure, why not?
'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much...
Yeah, I decided I needed to shave real quick, so that's why it took me a little bit. I am maintaining visage for a facial visage for my day-to-day activities while out and about.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon...
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. For the time being, your village will be in our hands.
Ah, you've heard she fled the village, aye? She left the village that she might fulfill her charge. As for where she went, it would be unwise for me to go. I can only pray that she does not fall in...
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
Right you are.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
Over here, if you would.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
This way, Master.
ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Oh, we got lucky this time around.
I'll go and open the chest.
Over here, if you please. A different path would serve us better. I'll lead the way. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I feel
Tis weak to lightning strike.
I knew that I could. How kind of you. Take this with my gratitude.
Is that a statue I aspire?
We ought to take a closer look.
The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to rely on our other senses.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Any beast will grow ferocious when backed into a corner.
Master, are you unharmed?
Let me get that. 'Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Over here, if you would.
You're sorry. Do try not to catch cold.
Pray, follow me.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? There, Master! Saurians!
Blame will accomplish little against this foe.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Over here, if you please. We have arrived.
Sir Arisen, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived.
Oi! What are you doing standing about?
Jonas!
Is that right? Then you did it once if?
My apologies for the chief, yet he speaks truly. Pray, calm the beast.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end, and ensure the village's safety.
We must remain vigilant.
Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue. You're more than a friend to our. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave! How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? But I see him outnumbered. Could be all three of you are behind this somehow.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. It would seem things have turned. We mustn't let this sour your triumph. I do hope you shall visit us again.
It was a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sophia Run will be all right.
We've arrived, just as planned.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Mal. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. I take it you've some business with this.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Get some rest.
Good evening, sir. I trust...
Shall we get some rest then? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day. A new perspective.
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. Glad we understand.
We allowed the agent to flee. I cannot help but wonder whether it was the right choice.
Well now, I'm not sure.
Well then, sir.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Oi, friend. Klaus sent fair warning. From the tell of it. There, pray do be careful. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no. No sack of gold can compare to it.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
By what margin will it improve our performance in battle, I wonder?
Welcome to pure quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the... Many thanks. I appreciate the visit.
Yep, I'm gonna switch from this to being a sorcerer.
Perhaps 'tis time we return to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
But before I become a sorcerer, I'm gonna find us a mage.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen.
As ever, I'm yours to command. I dare say I've accomplished a few feats
If
to be
ever
proud
you've
of.
need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
Alright, now that we have our mage,
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. It is said there is an illness wars can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Will that be all then? Let me see. What else can I tell you about you?
alrighty. Whoa.
Always a pleasure.
Our strategy for safeguarding the Arisen during incantations shall prove key.
We'll have to draw the enemy's attention somehow.
The rules at your
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post haste. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when... Treated to the foremost hospitality in... You know where to find me. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when...
And there we go.
Treated to the foremost... Hospitality in all... Unworth...
And there we go.
You know where to find me.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is, unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Good tidings. As for me, I made the most of my week-longs. You see, I grew so fond of the Destiny, and that's when I thought, I can't just give it to you. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. Suppose I'd best be off.
Got my first house. Actually, that one fits the overall aesthetic. Plus, it also says, for at least for sorcerers.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What are you up to?
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Time to doze off again. Just take a little cat nap. son of a bitch.
Ice's sting is yours to wield. That was well fought.
This ox cart's bound for...
I go where fortune whispers, friend.
Back to Melv we go.
I've a selection of wares that's sure. Please, pleasure doing business with you.
Let's go talk with, what's his name that's over here? Lennart.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her. Of my humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. 'Tis good to know that Ulrika is safe. I wish I could do more. Still, may...
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Resistance to ice.
Ah! How'd you like that?
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. You would leave one of your own to die. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrificing that poor soul amounts to cutting off your own arm. As Half's leader, you ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him back alive. Truly say this decision benefits your people, James.
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer none of your impudence, outsider. Be gone from our village.
I, Jonas, I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any commands you would give. I shall follow my own will, and do what must needs be done. All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Stormwind.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Sir Ulrika is ever a beacon of hope. Let us make haste and join her at Stormwind Cave. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Here we are.
'Tis you. Have you come to join us in my thanks? The captured villager ought to be within. The captured villager ought to be...
Oh, 315 gold pieces. Nice, nice.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
What? Oh. 'Twas but a trick of the light.
Have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let my magic be reflected in the fury of the elements.
We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
You're in your hands.
I will not be swayed.
I could have done no better.
I'm saved.
Thank heavens you yet live. Let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled.
You'd best report back.
The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say of our efforts. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
I can destroy that, if need be. Might I be of assistance?
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. Might I be of assistance? Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
You have returned triumphant, I see.
Indeed. And now that the task is done, I shall leave Har village, ne'er to return. In exchange, I beg you to forgive those who joined me. Yet I will go forth from this village with my head held high, glad in the knowledge that no lives were sacrificed.
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika. In light of your good deeds, all shall be forgiven.
After you left, we who remained discussed that which our village treasures most. It is as you yourself have said. A village is nothing without its people. We ought to have learned that lesson well after the dragon chased us from our homes. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. Ulrika, would you honor us? 'Tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom shall unite our people, human and beastren both.
Aye, if that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow to protect this village and its people with my life.
I could not have imagined a better outcome. The village will surely prosper in Sir Ulrika's...
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Sorry about that. Okay, first things first.
I never thought the day would come this time. I shan't have...
Hankering for something. Let me...
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
For bread and board, you'll find none better.
Glad to be of service.
Alright, Barf, where are you?
Well met, sir. For bread and board, you'll find none better.
There.
Glad to be of service.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find... It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine.
Tis of dire import we unmasked. False. Sovereign. To that end, we must
To which we shall.
What's our first order of business, Arisen?
We cannot break it from this side.
True enough. My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
coming to assist! Let my magics grant you in a lamentable hour.
Trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
What are you up to? Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
Arisen! I knew you loved this world too.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Are you all right? thought fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Back here.
Come on then.
Very well. I shall return.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
I'm in no need of a rest as yet, Master.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
True enough.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
We ought to extinguish our lanterns lest the summoners enlighten.
treasure the least we found here.
We ought to take a closer look. Common reward, frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. We've got choppers! Arisen, I know of at least one location.
All right, after this, we're gonna go, or yeah, we're gonna head to. We're heading to the Nameless Village.
Putting that aside, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Goody, we get to go around the long way. Wait a minute. Nope.
Now then, which way?
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution.
Nice.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. A chance you'd like to see it? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
shall remain by your side.
Come, I'll lead the way. Tis this way.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
Well, for right now, since we made it to the nameless village, alrighty, I want to thank you all for tuning in for today's episode. Stay tuned for tomorrow for a continuation of Metal Gear Solid 5. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow and Friday for continuation of this game. So, yeah, but for tomorrow, Metal Gear Solid 5. So, see you guys tomorrow.